Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle Aditi Pandey. So, I'm your French mentor and welcome to my channel, Class of French. So, let's start. Les exercices. The back exercise of leçon 4, on pose la question. So, let's start with the first question, which is qu'est-ce que c'est? You already studied this, so you know, right? What is this? So you are given some objects and you have to write down which object is this or what is this. So firstly, here you can see this is a this is a gato. So write it down. Say a gato. The one on top, this thing, this is an oxo. Okay, so there are accents in French which are like matras in Hindi. So they are perform some special functions, like they give a different pronunciation to the alphabets. Like you can see somewhere you will see a C, a C with an S at the bottom. So this the say, actually in French this letter is say, right? When there is an S at the bottom of a say, it pronounces like S. Okay, I mean you will find that complex, but it is just like it is. So a C with a bottom S has the sound of S. Like in garçon you will see the C there is like this. It's There are so many C's right now, right? Let's get back to the topic. Now the next one here is, this is a cahier, right? Now you can see here C has the pronunciation of K, and when there's an S at the bottom, it becomes a S. Yes. So let's start. Say a cahier. So you have to remember the genders, okay? Cahier is masculine, so its gender is I mean we write in the front of it. Now the next, you can see here a trois stylo. So for three pens, it's plural, not singular. So you will write ce sont des stylos. These are some pens. Okay. And yes, remember adding an S at the end, it's plural. Now next object here, it is a tableau, which means a blackboard. Say a tableau. Now next here it is, this one is a cadeau. So this one is your homework and you will solve it yourself and write down in the comment section. Okay. Now next here it is a cartable. So to remember its spelling, you can remember it as car plus table, which is cartable, right? Cartable is a school bag and a cartable is masculine, so it would be say a cartable. Correct? Let's move to the next question, which is qui es. Qui es means who is this? So here you have to recognize the person or group of persons who are in the image. First one is a garçon. As I already told you, the spelling of garçon is, and C with an bottom S, garçon. So you would write it as c'est un garçon. Here the space is little, so I am writing it here. Okay. Next one. What is this? Oh, sorry. Who is this? This is a girl. Now, what's a girl in French? In French, a girl is fille. What's fille? So it's c'est une fille. Okay? You can also remember it as fill plus e, fee. Now, what's this? These are a group of children with backpacks. So yes, they are students, and student in French is étudiant. So let's write ce sont des étudiants. Right? Ce sont des étudiants. This one is also an accent, which is up there. Right? Now, next. I guess this one you already know, so I don't have to tell you, right? This is Shah Rukh Khan. Now, for some renowned personality, you don't use yun or a. You just write say Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. Now this, what's that? It's an This one, the sentence, you make it yourself. It would be your homework. And in here, you can see these are ladies, or saying women, right? So now, what do you call that in French? Search. I guess you don't have to search. Just see it in your book. You will see there it is. Okay? And then write down in the comment section. Right? So recall it from your memory and make the sentence and write in the comment section. So let's get to the next question. The next one is posez la question et répondez comme dans l'exemple. Means ask the question and reply as shown in the example. Now the first one here, it is given. La question. Qu'est-ce que c'est? La réponse. C'est un cahier. Means what is this? This is a notebook. And the la question means the question. La réponse means the answer. Now next here, you have to write the question and then you have to write the answer. So the question, I think I don't have to write it. You can already see it here. Qu'est-ce que c'est? The answer, I will write it here. So what can you see in the image? These are 4 pencils. Now what's a pencil called in French? It's called crayon. What's it called? crayon. So it is say, sorry, sir, saw, they, crayon. It's the same spelling as crayons in English. So I hope you can remember it, right? And for now you would be thinking for then crayons, what would be right? It's crayon the cooler means colored pencils, right? Now next here is this one you haven't studied in the chapter. So, but you have studied it earlier in the chapter. Remember it? Pour compte means the chapter in which you studied the alphabets and the countings. In that there was mentioned what do you call a pencil case in French? It's trousse. Trousse, right? And its gender is feminine. So you would write here une. Une trousse. C'est une trousse. So the question also you have to write. I am not writing because it's already known to you and it's already written there in the example, right? Now the next one, you already know this, right? So I don't have to tell you again and again. This is a boy. So this one is your homework. Now the next, you can see here, these are what? Two girls. So what do you call girls in French? Filles. So this would be c'est, ce sont des filles. The fee would be like this. There would be an S at the end. Okay. Now the next one is a boy asking a question. So this is an étudiant. Étudiant. Now the sentence you can make it yourself, so that too is your homework. Now let's move to the next one. Here. So now this one is related to the genders. So you have to do it very carefully because even a small mistake can lead to deducting like full marks. Yes. So the first one is cahier. Cahier means a notebook and the gender of that is masculine. So here you would write next fee. Fee is a girl. So for that une. Next stylo. As you can see there is an S at the ending. So that represents that it's plural. So they. Cadeau means gift. So it would be femme. Femme means women. So you would write here une. Now homme. Homme is man. So you would write gâteau. Now if it was normal singular you would write but here there is an X. So this represents its plural. So you would write they. Fleur. There is an S. If there wasn't an S, you would write une. But as there is an S at the ending, you would write they. Now the next one is cartable. Cartable is a bag. So for bag, you would write maison. Now this one was your exception case you studied. So for maison that was the feminine one, but it doesn't contain an E at the ending. So it was the exceptional one. So it is une maison. Now next one here is crayon. Crayon means pencil. So the gender of a crayon is Next is livre. So a livre is though it has E at end, but this one is exceptional. Truce. So a truce is iun. Enfant. Enfant means a kid, little kid. So enfant here S. So for that you would use they. Pupitre. Pupitre means pupil, and for that you would use tableau. Tableau is blackboard, so that is sorry. Pupitre is desk, not pupil. Sorry, I was wrong. Pupil is élève. Okay, it is desk. Now let's move to the next question, which is method or plurial. So in this one you have to make it in plural. Ballon, des ballons. Ballon is balloon. So just add an s at the ending and write they instead of even if it's iun, like it's feminine, you would add an they at the starting, or even if it's masculine you would add they. So this would be same for all the ones here, right? What you have to change, actually you don't have to change, you just have to add. Here add an s, but in the ones that already have an s or x there will be no change, and in the ones that have an u at the ending there will be an x. So it would be they chat means cat. Truce. They truce means some kids. Un truce means a kid. A boy. Garçon. Des garçons means some boys. Okay, even after adding s or x, the pronunciation remains the same. It won't change. Okay. Tableau. Des tableaux. Une pomme. Des pommes. Just add an s. Velo is cycle. Des vélos. Avion means aeroplane. Des avions. Rat, des rat means rat, definitely. Des cadeaux. A gift, some gifts. So I hope you can do it yourself. This one is easy. Now the last question you have is method or plurial. Again, make in plural, just there are sentences. So for these ones you have to do it like the same given here. Sir sans de kahiye. C'est une fille means sir sans des filles. Next, say wagon. Wagon is cart. Okay. Ce sont des wagons. I guess you can do this one too. I mean, it's simple. Okay, just write ce sont des and then add an s or x in the ones that have u, right? And you can do it. So the rest are your homework. And with this, your lesson 4, lesson 4 ended. And now all the homeworks that I gave you in the video right now, write that down in the comment box and I will check it. And if you have any doubt related to anything, like any French related doubt you have, you can ask me in the comment box and I will definitely solve all your doubts. So thank you.